Hello everybody and welcome back to Menorah Books. I'm Daniel Hull from NewCitadel.com and we'll be continuing in Chapter 8 of Border of Beyond today. Very excited, and I just want to stop and say thank you for those who have subscribed to the channel and read the book at this point. I'm just honored that anybody would take the time to read through anything that I've written. So I think it's really cool. Look in the description below. I've got links to the website. If you haven't visited it yet, please do. Share all of this with your friends. Follow me on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. And please subscribe to the channel. And again, share with anybody you can, any chance you get. The channel's been growing. The site's been growing. It's been a really exciting week. And I'm just thrilled with what's going on. And I need to shut up and start reading. Okay, Border of Beyond, chapter number 8. Here we go. I'm going! Paul burst through the door of his house in a frantic fit of motion, excitement, and pure energy. The word ecstatic would not possibly begin to describe how he felt. It was Saturday, and he had made a trip all the way to the primary city square of Menorah in order to see the posted selections of who would be attending the Citadel and school at Bordertown that fall. He had barely been able to believe it when he first saw his name in black ink on the freshly published parchment. The thought of actually going had grown foreign to him during the long summer months. Even though he was pleased with his father's decision to allow him to try, he had assumed he probably wouldn't make it. It was the first time since spring that it was really all sinking in with Paul. He was actually going to go and be next to the edge of Farnor. A nervous excitement controlled every thought in his mind. His parents were shocked when they first heard the news. Looks of excitement, disbelief, and sadness all followed. Especially from his mother. You know what I'm talking about. In fact, she began to cry. You know what I'm talking about. Which was what Paul had assumed she would do. He knows what's going to happen. That is, after all, what moms do when things like this happen. That's wonderful, she said, fighting through the tears. I am so happy for you. She then turned for a moment to try and compose herself. Balin, on the other hand, got up and walked towards Paul with a smile on his face. He extended his arms to give his son a hug. I'm proud of you, Paul, he said as he squeezed the young man tightly. I know you will do great things in Bordertown. Just make sure you write at least once a week. More than that, Paul replied excitedly. There are going to be so many amazing things going on. I'll probably write every day. Well, you had better, his mother said playfully, turning to give Paul a hug. For just a moment he felt emotional himself, but the excitement of going to Bordertown quickly eliminated any sorrow which could creep into his heart. Young people are amazing that way, aren't we? Yeah, I'm still young. You heard me right. So, his father said, when do you leave? You better do a lot of packing. You need to take enough to last you a whole year. We leave in 10 days. I need to get all my personal belongings together by then. I can't wait. This is just going to be, oh man, awesome. Thank you so much for letting me go. It's the least we can do for a son bound for greatness, Balin congratulated. Maybe you'll get to see some of those airships everyone's talking about. You may even need an old blacksmith like your dad to help you put one together when you get back. You bet I will. Well, I better start packing. I know it's way too early to start, but I can't possibly think about anything else right now. And with that, the young man bolted up to his room to start packing for his trip. His excitement was understandable, but he did not know everything which awaited him in Bordertown. An adventure had begun, one which would alter the course of his life and of Menoran history. Powers were at work which he could not possibly understand, not yet at least. And once he did, he would never be able to look at things the same way. But fortunately for Paul, the good would far outweigh the bad in the quest which was before him. It was a journey which would change him and everyone. And thus ends Chapter 8 in Border of Beyond. Things are finally beginning to accelerate. Paul is going to go to Bordertown. And that's really where the story is really going to actually finally begin moving. But it is taking a little while to get kind of through this opening stuff. Thanks for bearing with me. And again, I'll be posting chapters as regularly as I can. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday I should be getting up at least a chapter each night. So we should be to chapter 12 by the end of the week hopefully 13 or 14, maybe even a little bit farther than that. So again, stay tuned right here to Menorah Books. Please share the channel with your friend if you like the story at all. Let others know about it. It's a free Christian resource, and my entire intention is to keep this. I'll continue having Truth Bites devotionals as well and other things here on the channel to try to be here for your edification and entertainment. I want you all to enjoy. So thanks. Links in the description below. I will see you all next time. Until then, eat fish, be happy, and be safe.